Ilang beses na po kayo na kinukuha ng pulis?
Madalas parang everyday, pero nag-work ako, pinag-work ako ng pulis.
Well, if a person is unsheltered and he's taken to court and the case is not resolved at that point where the person is saying, no, I'm not guilty, and he's unable to post bail and the judge is not willing to release the person on his own recognizance, usually the person will be sent over to the community correctional center for detainment. And on the average, the person will probably be at the community correctional centers for anywhere from 2 to 5 days before they're brought back to court, and the case is addressed at that point. And a single episode can have multiple counts based on the various violations that the person occurred while in the park. If we're using a park, a curfew in a park type situation, if the person had an open container of alcohol, he would be arrested or she would be arrested for open container. If there's a park violation where no structures should be, erected, then the person could be arrested for that or cited for that. So all depends on what the police sees at that time. The person could be charged for multiple offenses based on that one situation.
The budget for the Department of Public Safety is about $250 million a year. And when I look at this and I say, crime is the lowest it's been since we've been capturing data, 1975, and yet our prison population and incarcerated population has stayed pretty even at about 6,000. Why is that? It's because in the 90s we created all these nuisance laws, and we've been doing that ever since. And so we have this burgeoning population of people who are incarcerated and this burgeoning population of people who live unsheltered, and I can't figure out why people aren't connecting those dots.
$145 is the daily rate to house someone into our facilities. That's basically to house someone in our jails and prisons. It costs approximately $145 a day. The Intake Service Center, the division that I represent, is responsible for interviewing people as they come into these facilities, and I do not believe that is included in that cost. If the person is in need of medical attention that we cannot address in the facility, meaning that he has an acute situation where we have to take him to a hospital, that cost is not also factored into the $145 a day. We've seen a lot of people that are coming off the streets would need a lot of medical attention. So for example, if the person is in the custody of the Honolulu Police Department and he's being transferred to the Sheriff's Division for court, the Sheriff's Division need to ensure that the body that they're receiving is healthy enough to be in court. If not, the Honolulu Police Department would be responsible in providing medical care for them, meaning taking them to the hospital to get the medical attention that they need.
I think when the state doesn't know what to do, it's best to hide people away. And that's, I think, what incarceration actually does. Imprison people, we put them away. So now there's talk about building this new facility. They want a 1,250-bed OCCC. And wait a minute, are we all satisfied with having our prisons and jails become our de facto mental health and homeless shelters? No, we're not. We are not satisfied. And these are the questions that the community needs to be asking. Why are we doing this?